Hello viewers, good day to you, whichever part of the world that you are joining me on the Safety News Desk today. It is my pleasure to bring you the news. On the headlines today, 3 million people die of work-related accidents and diseases worldwide. Man dead, electrocuted while trimming tree in Quebec. Systemic failure to enforce safety regulation responsible for fatal accident at a construction site in British Columbia. International Standard Organization ISO contributes to reaching all of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. HSPC set stage for regional election of leaders. SAFEWORK Manitoba celebrates 1 year of training portal. World Day for Safety and Health at Work 2024. ILO reviews new alarming data on the impact of climate change on worker safety and health. Let's dive in together to the details of the news. 3 million people die of work-related accidents and diseases worldwide. Nearly 3 million workers die every year due to work-related accidents and diseases, an increase of more than 5% compared to 2015, according to the new International Labour Organization estimates. The toll underscored the persistent challenges in safeguarding the health and safety of workers globally. Most of these work-related fatalities, totaling 2.6 million deaths, stem from work-related diseases. Work accidents account for an additional 330,000 deaths, according to the analysis. Circulatory diseases, malignant neoplasm, and respiratory diseases rank among the top 3 causes of work-related death. Together, these 3 categories contribute more than 3/4 of total work-related mortality. Man dead, electrocuted while trimming tree in Quebec. A man in his 20s who was working with a tree trimming company in Quebec was electrocuted in the process of carrying out his daily duty. This underscored the imminent risk associated with this kind of job. The tree was on the way of the hydropower line in the neighborhood. Tree trimming by regulation was not to be carried out 3 meters to the power line unless you have an arrangement with the Hydro-Quebec. Systemic failure to enforce regulations responsible for fatal accidents as construction sites in British Columbia. WorkSafe BC claims a systemic failure to manage workplace health and safety has plagued Vancouver multi-billion-dollar Oak Ridge construction site, according to court documents obtained by CBC. A search warrant executed last month following an incident in which a piece of scaffolding fell 41 stories to an open zone near a public roadway says multiple statements made by the project's prime contractor indicate the site is too large, which the contractor is unable to control, and they have site pressures. This construction site is the same where Yorida Flores, a mother of 2 from Mexico, was killed on the job February 21 when a crane load came crashing down on top of her. WorkSafe BC is still investigating that incident. On July 30, another file was opened in relation to the scaffolding incident, which occurred as a steel base plate came loose from its wire restraint and fell to the ground, likely striking the building and ricocheting outward. No worker or members of the public were injured. However, the potential for serious injuries or fatality is significant, the search warrant says. The $6.5 billion redevelopment of the 11-hectare Oak Ridge site occupies roughly 8 city blocks and includes 14 towers that are built to provide 3,000 homes for nearly 6,000 residents. Please let's take a short break. I'll be right back.
Cold weather safety tips. Clothing and protection. Wear multiple layers of clothing for better insulation. Include a waterproof and wind-resistant outer layer. Wear a hat, scarf, and gloves or mittens to prevent heat loss. Use protective eyewear for protection against wind, snow, and UV light. Work practices. Take regular breaks to warm up in a heated shelter. Monitor temperature and wind chill index to adjust work practices. Use a buddy system to monitor for signs of cold stress. Establish emergency procedures for cold-related injuries. Health and hydration. Eat balanced meals and drink fluids regularly to maintain body heat and prevent dehydration. Avoid contact with cold surfaces and evaporative liquids. Limit caffeine intake to prevent dehydration. General safety. Be aware of potential hazards such as slippery roads and icy floors. Take your time and work with caution in cold weather conditions. Courtesy, safety advocacy for everyone.
Thank you for staying tuned with me and welcome back to the news. International Standard Organization contributes to reaching all of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. In 2015, world leaders adopted the United Nations 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, committing to create a better future for all. This initiative outlines 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) aimed at ending poverty, protecting the planet, and ensuring prosperity for everyone by 2030. Some of which include No Poverty, Goal 1, Good Health and Well-being, Goal 3, Clean Water and Sanitation, Goal 6, Decent Work and Economic Growth, Goal 8, Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure, Goal 9, Climate Action, Goal 13, among others. The International Standard Organization standards play a vital role in supporting these goals by providing frameworks and solutions that promote sustainable development across various sectors. ISO standard accelerate progress towards the SDGs, some of which are safety related. They include ISO 45001 addresses Goal 3 and 8, Occupational Health and Safety Management System, which helps organizations create safer and healthier workplaces, reducing work-related injuries, illness, and fatalities. Promote a culture of prevention in occupational health and safety, contributing to overall well-being. ISO 9001 addresses Goal 8, Quality Management System. It establishes criteria for a quality management system, helping organizations improve their overall performance and provide a solid foundation for sustainable development initiatives. Health and Safety Professional Canada (HSPC) sets stage for regional election of leaders. A few years ago, a decision was made to dissolve the Canadian Society for Safety Engineering 36 chapters with the vision of creating 7 regional councils that will be more effective, efficient, and focused on members' needs. Since then, the organization has undergone significant changes and has been carefully laying ground to ensure the establishment of regional councils in the right way from the start. In the first step towards the formation of the regional councils, the election process of the council executive started with nomination on Monday, October 21, 2024, and the deadline wraps up this month, November 2024. In this initial phase, election for the 6th Canadian Council will be held, where a total of 30 executive positions will be filled. Once these regional councils are in place, attention to developing the 7th Council, the International Council, will also commence. Events. SAFEWORK Manitoba celebrates 1 year of training portal. In 2023, SAFEWORK Manitoba, a division of Worker Compensation Board, launched a training portal, which has become a leading platform for safety training. It's where workers in the province can access hundreds of courses from the province's most trusted providers, allowing them to expand their skill set and advance their career. On November 5, 1 year anniversary of the launch was marked, not only to celebrate the milestone, but also to interact with training providers and receive on-the-spot feedback from users of the portal. The portal is one-stop shop for safety training courses, which was made available and functions in partnership with Blue Drop as the solution provider. Blue Drop provides 360 all-round support for users to resolve any technical challenges. The event was well attended by all stakeholders, and presentation was also made by the Workplace Safety and Health Division of the Government of Manitoba by Darren James, who led the team of managers to represent the Executive Director, Crystal Baldwin. World Day for Safety and Health at Work 2024. In 2003, the International Labour Organization (ILO) began to observe World Day in order to stress the prevention of accident and disease at work, capitalizing on the ILO's traditional strength of tripartism and social dialogue. This celebration is an integral part of the global strategy on operational safety and health of the ILO, as documented in a conclusion of the International Labour Conference in June 2003. On the occasion of the World Day for Safety and Health at Work 2024, which is held every 28 April, the ILO launched a new report titled Ensuring Safety and Health at Work in a Changing Climate, which reveals alarming new data on the impact of climate change on worker safety and health, some of which include: every year, over 18,960 work-related deaths due to non-melanoma skin cancer alone. Every year, 860,000 work-related deaths attributable to air pollution, outdoor workers only. Every year, over 15,170 work-related deaths attributed to parasitic and vector diseases. Over 300,000 deaths annually due to pesticide poisoning. Global operational safety and health protection have struggled to keep up with the evolving risk from climate change, resulting in worker mortality and morbidity. 28 April is also the International Commemoration Day for the Dead and Injured Workers, organized worldwide by the trade union movement since 1996. The headlines again. 3 million people die of work-related accidents and diseases worldwide. Man dead, electrocuted while trimming tree in Quebec. Systemic failure to enforce safety regulation responsible for fatal accident at a construction site in British Columbia. International Standard Organization (ISO) contributes to reaching all of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. HSPC set stage for regional election of leaders. SAFEWORK Manitoba celebrates 1 year of training portal. World Day for Safety and Health at Work 2024. ILO reviews new alarming data on the impact of climate change on worker safety and health. You may want to read further details on this headline. See the links in the description below. Is there anything going on in your province or your establishment that is safety newsworthy? You can reach out to us at safetyadvocatesinea@gmail.com or safeinea@shaw.ca. Thank you for joining me today on the Safety News Desk. I'm signing out now. I remain your safety advocate, Bamidele. Continue to advocate for safety for everyone. Thank you.